So beginning your practice here as you've allowed yourself to find a nice comfortable position, laying nice and flat on your mat. Taking a moment to create just subtle movements in your body here. So let that be to notice your feet and your legs being just about as wide as your mat. And the toes falling away from each other. Finding your arms here just resting alongside your body, not right up alongside, but just a bit further away. Allowing the palms to face the ceiling. And here, just pay attention to your neck. Just allow your chin to gently tuck in to invite this length in the back of your neck. Now be aware of your upper back and your lower back. Just find some awareness with how the entirety of your back is feeling resting flat on your mat. Now let's just begin to create some control with your breathing. Finding your inhales through your nostrils, and your exhales through your nostrils. Giving yourself this time to create awareness with your breath and the subtle movements of your body as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Take note as you continue to create this engagement with your breathing, how your body shifts. And any softness in your face, just notice this. Now let's bring a bit of awareness here just to our thoughts. Creating an intention for your practice today. Allow this intention to just float within your mind. Visualize what it is that you would like to achieve. And we'll create here some unison with each other by just taking our inhales and exhales to comfortable counts of 4. We'll just do 2 rounds of this. So when you are ready, let's take a nice comfortable breath in here. A comfortable breath out. And we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Just allow a moment here to settle in, allowing those effects to settle into your body. And from here, let's just take your arms right up above your head, just resting onto the floor. And let's take one nice long stretch in your body. So let's walk your legs into each other. And with a nice deep inhale, just reach out through your fingertips and through your toes. And as you exhale, find softness and relaxation. Just do this one more time. To inhale, create that nice length in your body. And exhale to soften and relax. So from here, we're going to come in through a side stretch, laying down. So let's walk your feet towards the left as far as you can. And we'll cross your right leg over the left. Now let's walk your arms and your torso as far to the left as you can. So it's almost as if we're making a C shape in our body. And from here, let's grab hold of the right wrist with the left hand, so that we're almost pulling the wrist away from you. Just finding a gentle opening in your right side body here. A gentle compression in your left side body. And let's take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Just one more breath. Inhale and exhale. When you are ready, let's walk ourselves back in through center. And from here, walk your legs over to the right as far as you can. Cross the left leg over the right. Now take your torso and arms to the right. Find that arching into your right side body. Let's grab hold of the left wrist with your right hand to pull the arm away from you. Find that opening here in your left side. When you are ready, take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Last breath. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. With your inhale, just walk yourself so that everything is in the center. And we'll take the arms alongside your body now. Bend your knees. Walk your feet as wide as your mat. And just give the knees a nice windshield wiper from side to side. From here, let's bend the knees into your chest. Grab hold of the shins. And find that nice rocking from side to side once again. It's creating a nice massage in your lower back. When you are ready, let's lower the soles of the feet back onto your mat. Let's take the right arm up over your head. Roll to the right side of your body. And let's slowly push ourselves up and let's meet in a cross-legged seated position. Right away, once you find crossed legs, let's inhale and find wide spread arms, palms together above the crown. Exhale to bring the hands right down through heart center. Just do this 2 more times to establish length in our spine with our inhale. And exhale, hands through heart center. Last round here, nice deep inhale. And exhale. And from here, let's just release the hands right out in front of you. Bring the chin in towards your chest. Finding heaviness in your head. So you can either keep the hands nice and close towards you at about shoulder width apart, or perhaps begin just to walk the hands a bit further away from you. Regardless of where your hands are, invite a bit of engagement into them by drawing down in through each of your knuckles, looking for your hips coming a bit closer to the mat behind you as you maintain heaviness in through your head. Now that you've allowed softness in through your face, Engage pulling in your navel here. And take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, maybe allow the torso to fall forward just a bit more. So let's take 2 more deep breaths as you inhale, pull in your belly. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale, pull in the belly, maybe push into your hands. And exhale. With your next inhale, as you push into your hands, slowly come up halfway. Find a nice flat back. Just give the shoulders a gentle roll back. Let's walk our hands here to the left. Keep them about shoulder width apart. Play around with either having them close towards you or further away. And allow the head to become heavy here once again. From here, let's take our right hand and just explore placing it on top of the left. So you're finding a bit of a stretch once again in the right side body. Let's take 2 deep breaths here, finding your inhale and exhale. Last breath, nice deep inhale and exhale. From here, let's release the right hand from the top of the left. Let's take the left hand to the outer left hip. And let's windmill the right arm up and over, twisting your bicep towards your ceiling, twisting your torso towards your ceiling. And with your nice deep inhale, let's bring both arms up above the crown. And as you exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. From here, release the hands right out in front of you once again. Let the head be heavy into the chest. Take a nice deep inhale as you push into your hands, pull in your belly. And exhale to find that nice hinge forward. One more breath here, nice deep inhale. And exhale. With your next inhale, slowly allow yourself to come up halfway. Roll your shoulders back and walk your hands towards the right. And find shoulder width apart, play around with walking them further away or keep them close towards you. And from here, just let the head become heavy again into your chest. Take a nice deep inhale here. Establish yourself in this gentle twist of a forward fold. And from here, let's take the left hand and just place it on top of the right. Just look for that gentle stretch here in your left side body. And that gentle compression in the right. Let's take 2 deep breaths here, finding a nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. And with your next inhale, let's release the left hand from the top of the right. Place your right hand just to the outer right hip. Let's take the left arm, windmill it up and over, twisting your torso towards your ceiling. And with your next inhale, rising both palms together above the crown. Exhale, hands down through heart center. And let's straighten the legs here out in front of you. Just give the legs a bit of a shake. We're going to work on stretching out our feet and our ankles. So let's just take the hands and rest them behind the hips. Give your shoulders a roll back here, just so that you're not caving into your chest. And now from here, let's find softness within your gaze. So you're just peeking beneath your lids at your toes. And just give the toes here a bit of a wiggle. Notice those creaks and cracks. You encourage manipulating the movement in your toes. And now shift your gaze towards your right foot. Let's establish our inhale here. Settle into your exhale. And with your next inhale, point the right toes away from you. And as you exhale, pull the toes towards you. Keep the heel onto your mat, and we'll continue this motion of inhale to point the toes. Exhale, flex the foot. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, point. And exhale. And just relax the right foot. Shift your gaze to the left. And we'll inhale, point the left toes. Exhale, flex. 3 more times here. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale. And exhale. Now just relax the left foot. Let's release ourselves from our hands and inhale, find widespread arms here. Just keep the arms shoulder width apart. And from here, as you exhale, pull in your belly, just take a hinge forward. If you can grab hold of the pinky toe edges of your feet, then find that. If not, just allow the hands to rest on either side of your legs. As you settle into a straight leg forward fold now. Your head here, allow it to remain nice and heavy. Allow the eyes and the face to remain nice and soft. And let's encourage our breathing here. As we move into the cycles of our breath, when you take your inhale, find that engagement of pulling in your belly and pushing down through your heels. And as you exhale, encourage the hinge forward of your torso just a bit more. Let's take 2 rounds of controlled breathing here. Once you complete your next exhale, we'll inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Once you complete your exhale, just notice any sensations that you might be feeling in your legs. With your next breath in, slowly rise up halfway, releasing yourself from your forward fold. Let's just walk our legs as wide as we can to come into a wide-legged stretch. You might need to even lift yourself up and place yourself back down. For the moment, let's keep our feet nice and flexed, and with a nice deep inhale, let's find widespread arms. As you exhale, take that hinge in through your hips to forward fold. Just releasing the hands at shoulder width apart out in front of you. Either keeping the hands nice and close towards you, playing around with walking them a bit further away. You want to maintain a heavy head here. So let that chin tuck into your chest. And now that you've allowed your head to be heavy, let's think back into our feet. Keeping the feet flexed. Drawing down your heels into your mat. And the same idea with our breathing. As you inhale, you're pulling in your belly, drawing down through your heels. And as you exhale, maybe you're hinging forward just a bit more. Let's control our breathing here. As you complete your next exhale, and we'll inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Before we create any movement here, just notice where your body has landed, where your thoughts are currently resting. And we'll slowly use your next inhale to come up halfway, roll your shoulders back to release yourself. And let's keep wide spread arms here, and we'll move in and out of side stretches. So as you inhale, take your wide spread arms once again. Keep them shoulder width apart. Encourage reaching up through your fingertips. And we'll release the left hand to the outer left hip. Open up the right side body. Inhale, both arms in through center, shoulder width apart. Exhale, make your way to the opposite side as you open up the left side body. So this is our motion in our body, using your inhale to come in through center, your exhale to make your way to the left. Inhale in through center, exhale right. One more time on each side. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right. And with your inhale here, as you come in through center, let's just twist your chest towards the left thigh. As you exhale, release the hands on either side of the left leg. If you can grab hold of the outer edges of your foot, then find that. If not, just keep the hands on either side of the leg so that you can establish the head once again, resting in towards your chest. So let's think about our feet once again. As much as you're flexing through your left foot, try to flex out through your right. Encourage that gentle twist towards the left, imagining your lower abdomen twisting. Settle in to inviting softness in through your face, using your inhale to pull in your belly as you draw down through the left heel. Let's take 2 rounds of controlled breathing here. Inhaling and exhale. Last round. Inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, invite your halfway lift as you roll your shoulders back, releasing yourself in through center. Inhale, wide spread arms, shoulder width apart. Twist towards the right now. Release the hands. Explore maybe grabbing the edges of your right foot. Just as long here as you're keeping your head nice and heavy into your chest. And you're thinking about flexing through your right foot, flexing through your left, and imagining your lower abdomen twisting towards your right. Find softness in your face here. Again, use your inhale, pulling your belly, draw down through your right heel. Your exhale, find that hinge forward, heavy torso. 2 more deep breaths here as you inhale. And exhale. Last round, inhale. And exhale. When you are ready, as you find your inhale to come up halfway and roll your shoulders back, finding your torso in through center. Just take the hands under the thighs so that we can, one at a time, bend your knees. And from here, we're going to find neutral tabletop. So take your time coming onto all fours. Make sure your fingers are spread wide, your knees are at hip width. And once you arrive there, take a couple cat-cows. Just moving freely, enjoying this nice controlled motion all along your spine. When you are ready, let's all meet back in a neutral tabletop. And from here, let's take downward dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Once your hips have lifted up and back, give your head a nod yes and a nod no. Let your eyes peek between your thighs. And just notice here the weight in your hands. Continuously push the hands away from you as your hips lift up and back. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. You complete your next exhale. We'll inhale, push into your hands. And exhale, reach your heels towards your mat. Last breath, nice deep inhale. And exhale. From here, let's make our way in through child's pose, releasing your knees to the mat, allowing the big toes to touch behind you, and taking the arms alongside your body, resting your head on that area where the forehead and hairline meet. As always, if your head isn't resting onto the mat and you have a prop available, maybe place that prop there. If not, you can always stack your fists and rest your head onto them. From here, let's allow our awareness to be on this compression of our belly onto the tops of your thighs. Give yourself this time to continue to create your awareness into that sensation. To encourage the breath to slow itself back down. And to notice the changes of its rhythm. To settle in to softening your face. As you create this stillness in your body. Heaviness. Permission to let go. How does it feel to be here? When you are ready, we're slowly going to make our way back into our downward facing dog. Take your time arriving there as you tuck your toes and lift the hips up and back. This time, let's bend into your knees. So bend deeply into one knee and then into the other. Maybe gently turning your head from side to side. Letting the hips also just gently sway from side to side. And after you've created this nice movement in your downward dog, let's make our way into a standing forward fold. So let's look towards your hands and slowly begin to walk your feet towards them. Once you arrive there, halfway lift, hands to the tops of the thighs. Belly pulls in, tailbone tucks down, flat back here. From this flat back, find your hinge forward. as you forward fold completely once again. So let's think about our body in this standing forward fold, beginning with your feet. Think about creating a triangle from the ball of the big toe to the baby toe, back through the center of your heel. Now that you're nice and secure there, just invite a gentle bend in your knees. Head is tucked in towards your chest, so you're peeking between your legs. And from here, if we're nice and balanced in your feet, maybe we take our hands towards our elbows. Keep the head nice and tucked into your chest. While we find our balance and stability here, let's take a nice deep inhale, watching the shifts of your body as you exhale. Just one more breath as you find stillness in this forward fold with the hands at the elbows. From here, let's create figure eights, leading with the elbows, just gently swaying from side to side. And keep that nice triangle in your feet maintained. And from here, slowly come back in through center and release the hands from the elbows. Take a nice big bend in your knees. And let's roll the spine here, one vertebra at a time, as you slowly make your way into standing. Once you arrive there, let's loosey-goosey the body, roll the shoulders back, maybe shake the hands, shake the feet. And let's even let the hands just relax alongside the body and give a nice twist, just allowing the hands to ragdoll, fall on either side of you. When you are ready, let's come in through center. Let's take a moment in our standing position. Let's take a moment here just to allow the blood in your body to fall into a nice neutral position. Let's take a moment to notice what's happening in your face, to encourage softness there so that the rest of your body can respond. And from here, our favorite balancing posture is going to take it nice and simple today. So let's first fix our gaze on one fixed point just out in front of you. Heel toe your feet here, just to about hip width apart. Hands are nice and strong alongside your body. And with your gaze focused just out in front of you, let's begin to draw weight down into the left foot. So again, you're finding that nice triangle. Now let us come on to the big toe of your right foot. Just let the big toe continue to touch the mat so that you can continue maintaining that triangle in the left. Hands are strong alongside the body. Roll your shoulders back. And notice the weight beginning to establish itself in the standing left leg. And from here, now let's lift the toe off the mat completely. So it's just hovering. Notice your balance. And if you're nice and secure here, begin to straighten the right leg just out in front of you. Just allow the foot to be relaxed, the right foot to be relaxed. All your strength here is in your standing left leg. Holding it here and noticing the shifts occurring in your face as tension slowly arises to keep you standing in this position. And if you're nice and secure here, let's begin just to bend your knee. Bring it into your chest.
Maybe take the hands to the top of the right shin and pull the knee nice and close in towards you. You fall out of it, you fall out of it. From there, just release the right foot back onto your mat. Just shake it out. So our balancing postures, it's okay if you fall out of them. Just give yourself permission to slowly come back in them. Now let's find our standing position with the feet hip width once again. Just take a moment to just roll out your shoulders. It's really easy in these positions to gently cave into your chest. Try to keep the heart nice and open here. So again, you find your drishti, your one fixed point. Let's draw down in through your right leg. Find that triangle in the foot. And now come onto the big toe of the left. Keep the toe onto your mat to begin. Hands are strong alongside your body. Keep that right leg nice and secure. And from here, begin to maybe lift the toe completely off the mat, maybe at a hover to begin, so that you can continue maintaining that strength in the right leg. If you're nice and secure here, you can straighten the left leg out in front of you. Just keeping the left toes relaxed, noticing how your body is affected by the position you are in. One side might always feel a bit stronger than the other. And from here, just explore bending the left knee. Taking the hands to the top of the shin, maybe pulling the knee a little bit closer. Then it's okay if you fall out of it. Then release the left knee and shake it out. So in our balancing postures, we're creating strength, not only in our legs, but in our feet. All those muscles in your feet, all those tendons and joints. So when you are ready, come back to the top of your mat and let's inhale, find wide spread arms. You exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Step one foot back at a time, finding your plank. From your plank, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Downward dog, let's hold it here. Just settle into your breath. When you are ready, release your knees to the mat. Take the legs out in front of you and let's come to lay flat on your back. Corpse posture here. When you come into your corpse posture, just like how we started with the legs as wide as your mat, the feet falling away from each other, the arms alongside your body, the palms facing the ceiling, and the chin gently tucked into the chest, to the back of the neck, has space. This position, you should notice a bit more of your body. Notice a bit more of the responses that it's been having as you have moved mindfully throughout your practice today. Be aware of the hips and this downward energy through your legs and out through your toes. Be aware of your belly. This inward flow of movement as it spins within itself. Be aware of your chest and your arms. This outward flow of energy from your heart out through your arms, releasing through your fingertips.
Be aware of the sensation from your neck and this energy going up through your head and out through your crown. The vayus, the inner winds of our body moving freely. Notice how you connect with your body by visualizing it in this way. Let's come back into our breathing here. And let's create length now, a bit more length in our breath. Beginning with our inhales. Let's take our inhales to a count of 7. And we'll keep our exhales to that count of 4. Let's just do 2 rounds of this. Taking a comfortable breath in here and a comfortable breath out. We'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Allow a moment here to allow those effects just to settle into your body. And from here, let's slowly begin just to bend your knees. We're going to make our way into a figure 4 stretch. So walk your heels as close towards you as you can to begin. And we'll bring the right knee here into your chest. And from here, let's take the right hand to the inner right knee, just so that we can find that external rotation in your right hip. Just hold it there for a moment. And then when you are ready, keeping the right knee bent, let's find our figure 4, resting the outer shin onto the top of the left thigh. So let's make sure we're keeping the right foot nice and flexed. Maybe take a moment here to even push the inner right knee away from you. You're ready to take your hands and interlace them behind the left thigh. Find that as you pull the legs as close as you can towards your chest. Try to keep the left foot here relaxed. Try to find your focus onto the outer right hip. Allow yourself this moment to just simply hang out in this position. And once you found a bit of comfort, encourage pulling your legs just a bit closer. And maintain the subtle movement in your body. Notice your breath here. Notice the space you have allowed yourself to fall into. Just allow yourself to be here. To enjoy the stretch. And from here, let's slowly lower the sole of the left foot onto your mat. Let's uncross the right leg. And from here, you can find a counter pose of heel toeing your feet as wide as your mat. Just gently invite this windshield wipering from side to side with your knees. So this is good for the hips and resetting your lower back. When you are ready, just come back to walking the heels hip width apart and nice and close towards you. Let's take the left knee into your chest. Take the left hand to the inner left knee and just create this external rotation in your hip, just holding it there for a moment. Keep the left foot flexed and find that figure four now. Maybe even push the left knee away from you. And only when you are ready, interlace the hands behind the right leg. Keep the right foot relaxed. And encourage yourself to pull the knees closer towards you. One side will always feel different than the other. So notice where your limits are. Give yourself time to just simply hang out in the posture. And then once you've established yourself here, encourage pulling the legs a bit closer. This is where you invite a bit of change into your body. So connect with that subtle movement. Connect with understanding here the rhythm of your breath and how it has landed. The quality of your thoughts. Notice them here. Notice the point you are now at with pulling the legs a bit closer. Only here when you are ready, just slowly begin to lower the sole of the right foot onto your mat. Release the left leg. Maybe find that counter pose. Kick the knees from side to side. When you are ready, let's straighten both legs back onto your mat. Take the hands alongside your body, palms facing the ceiling. Give yourself a moment just to absorb what you've given yourself here. To come back into that visualization of those inner winds within your body. So your hips down through your toes, in your belly as it moves within itself, creating a nice circle. From your heart out through your arms, and from your neck up and out through the crown of your head. Notice yourself here. In this next moment in your practice, allow this to be a Mysore. So you can create any movement in your body that you are craving to make. If you are ready to just simply fall into your Shavasana, then allow that to happen. You are already prepped in that position. I will cue you when we should all be in our final resting posture. When you have allowed these movements in your body, take your time to prepare yourself for your Shavasana here.
if you aren't already settled there. This is a unique part of your practice that shouldn't ever be overlooked. This is where true rest lies. Let go of the thoughts of your body. Let go of your breath. Allow your eyes to retreat deep into your skull. And encourage heaviness into your body. This moment of true rest in a controlled setting. Know that your energy that you have created today is protected. That you are grounded to this earth and surrounded by pure white light. This is your moment to explore the world that we cannot see or physically touch. To enjoy the journey. To see where it takes you. This is your moment to simply be. In this moment here, where did your journey take you? How did it feel to be in this space a little bit longer than normal? Invite some movement back into your body, awareness of the world that is currently around you. Invite your knees to bend, to slowly roll to one side. Just continuing to reflect on how that Shavasana affected you today. Please allow us to meet in our seated position with the palms at heart center as we bow down towards our fingertips. Just taking your time to arrive here. So in this moment here, a big part of our yoga journey is how we respond to those prolonged periods of stillness and silence. So allow a moment to reflect on how that Shavasana today, again, how you responded to it. Please allow us to take this moment to have gratitude for our mind, body, and spirit, for the spaces that we find ourselves in, to the elements of earth, air, fire, and water, to the directions of north, south, east, and west, and to finally close our practice today with an Om followed by an Aum. When you are ready, inhaling deeply. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today. Namaste.